Okay, let's talk about Dead Dove. Real quickly before we do, fanfiction is one of my special interests and I really love talking about it, so if you guys have questions about it, feel free to ask them in the comment sections on this video or any other video I've made about fanfiction. Also, I will let you know I do not have a lot of experience with Dead Dove Do Not Eat. I have never been able to finish a Dead Dove Do Not Eat fic. So if there's anyone who has read more Dead Dove Do Not Eat, has more experience with Dead Dove Do Not Eat, who wants to throw in their 2 cents in the comments, go ahead. Again, I love hearing about fanfic stuff, even if it's stuff I won't read. But here's what I know. Dead Dove Do Not Eat is a reference to a scene in Arrested Development where a character finds a bag labeled Dead Dove Do Not Eat. He opens it, sees a dead dove in it, and then deadpan says, I don't know what I was expecting. And so Dead Dove Do Not Eat then became a warning tag that basically says, you see these tags? Just take a look at these tags. They're gonna be in here. They're not going to be in the background, they're not going to be off screen, they're going to happen in this fic. And if you look it up, on fanlore.org it says, it's used to indicate that a fan work contains tropes or elements that may be deemed morally reprehensible without explicitly condemning the sensitive aspects. And you know, even though I have limited experience with Dead Dove Do Not Eat, I feel like that's accurate. This tag is usually used to indicate, like, that the fic is going to be a dark fic too. Some of them have had happy endings. I've seen ones tagged with happy ending, but it seems that for the most part they don't. And you know, quick reminder before you go looking for Dead Dove fics, people who write Dead Dove fics, like, don't attack them for what they write. If they tag Dead Dove, that usually means they understand what happens is not okay. A lot of AO3 writers will use fanfic writing as a way to cope with trauma. One of the Dead Dove fics I read was written by a person who, like, literally in the notes said, like, I'm doing this because my therapist told me to do it so I can kind of figure out my trauma. And the only reason I didn't finish that fic, I think, was because it was unfinished. It was a good fic. It was kind of spooky, but you know, it was a Dead Dove fic, that's the point. I hope that author's doing okay.